Cooper Show. I'm your host, Elizabeth Cooper.
When I was in college. Good morning, everybody.
All over my notes. Wow, you have so much.
Teach me some of their new words.
No, thank you. Thank you.
They're looking for me to mate because I'm available, okay? He has my chaperone. I don't need to go do no procreating. Good looking. $59.99 for me. From Action to Life. This is the Caffeinated Cooper Show. Yes, it is. Good morning, everybody. I am so excited to be here yet again this morning. I am pumped. I cannot wait to share what we have backstage. But first, I would like to do a sponsor shout out. Let me get the information up here because it is Tailwind Nutrition. Right there is the Rebuild. They also have, can you see that? Endurance Fuel. So let me tell you just a little bit about them. Tailwind Nutrition is everything you need all day, really. This is natural, it's organic, it's low in sugar, it's low in calories. This packet right here, the recovery guys. So how many of us go to our protein powders after a good workout and we load up on protein, but we're also loading up on a lot of calories, a lot of sugar. Okay, so sugar's not very high in this. Protein is high. This entire packet's 245 calories. That's it. That's it. Most protein powders, that's in one scoop. So please, I can't find my camera this morning, guys. Go find them. Go try them. Tailwind Nutrition. It's tailwindnutrition.com for both a kick in the rear in the morning with their endurance fuel, and then you can rebuild. So no gut bombs, totally organic, natural, low sugar, exactly what anybody can use, no matter if you are diabetic and trying to lose weight, if you're hypoglycemic and trying to stay fit, or if you're naturally healthy and blessed, it is exactly what you need. So go try them out. Now let's move on to why we're here this morning. I have a great friend, and I'm going to pop their picture up here to the broadcast. Platinum Planet Records has just signed a brand new artist, and we are going to bring those artists to the broadcast right now. They are broadcasting live from Poland. This is the band 6 and 1. Good
Hello,
morning,
everybody. Hi.
We have Marios and Isabel with us of 6 and 1.
Yeah, how are you doing, guys?
We are doing so well. I want to put this up here because this is always such a feat to be able to connect with Europe from the States, and you are broadcasting live in Poland. What is it like there? Let's talk about the weather for a minute, right?
Well, it's warm. Birds are singing, just like in the dreams. You
Oh,
should
that's
just
lovely.
go and see it.
That is lovely. I'm going to bring up your record album picture up here so everyone sees what your album cover looks like. 6 and 1, and it is called Bet on Me. Now, this is so wildly successful, and you are so, how do I even say it? There's a article out there that calls you a musical cocktail, and when I was trying to write up my write-up last night, I'm listening and I'm thinking, ooh, that's soulful. Ooh, that's a little bit of rock. That's a little bit of techno. That's a little... How do you describe your music?
Well, it's really hard question, I have to say. It's really a cocktail. It's a bit of rock. It's a bit of cinematic. Maybe we could say that. Pop, everything, just like you said. It's hard to describe, but it's come from because we like music, not just one style. So, well, we are creative. Just don't want to stand in one place,
Absolutely. All right, let's back up just a moment. I'm jumping ahead. I want to show off your music so badly, but I also want to get your backstory. How did you come together and form this group? And when did you begin?
Well, it was about 2.5 years ago. In fact, I was in Norway then, And for 4 years, I stopped being a musician, and I missed music a lot. So I started to create some instrumental music because I'm a cellist, so it was just instrumental. And I was looking for a person in Poland that could record it. And there he was. Marius has his own studio, and he was highly recommended. He had like 1,000 awards, and I thought, yeah, he's the guy. So
Thank you.
so I knocked to his door. It was a cold winter, horrible time, and there he was, very charming and everything. So we started to work with a first thing, and we understood each other. We discovered that I have a voice. That was something new for me, because I started to sing just with Marius when I met him. So we connected with each other. We thought that we understand each other musically, and then we started a band, and it was just great, going great. He's very sensitive with the music, so we had the same priorities. Everything was just clicked, you know.
That's very nice. When you find someone that has the same integrity as you do.
It's not so easy.
Yes, into your work. I have a viewer here. Michael Harrison is asking, how did you come up with the name 6 and 1?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, for now, what do you think, Elizabeth?
Every moment of typing up my research on you, I kept thinking, every time I was typing 6 and 1, and I'm thinking, if I had a band, why would I name it 6 and 1? And I don't know.
Well, in fact, there is a big history after that name, but for now, we want to keep it a secret. Later, you're gonna find out, but not for now.
I love it. Ooh, it's a cliffhanger. It makes us all absolutely follow you. And I'm putting up here on Facebook, you are known as 6 and 1, and that's ampersand. So it's 6 and sign 1. On Twitter, it's at 6and1 music. Instagram is 6_and_1_ music. So go follow them and keep up with 6 and 1. Let's talk a little bit about your move from Poland to the United States. When did you decide that that was something within your sights on the horizon that you wanted to do, and why?
Well, everything goes from the States. Music, great cinema, all that artistic things. It's just flowing to the rest of the world, and it's amazing. And I think that all the dreams American, and we really would like to be there and play concerts all over the States and be on the radio and everything. That's just what we really would like to do. Just go to the States, and it's a beautiful country, and it's amazing.
It is. Nashville is an iconic place to land for music, and there are so many markets here in the United States as well as Europe for music. But I would say Nashville is, like I just said, it's iconic to be there. And you have been signed by a record label in Nashville. How did you meet up with Platinum Planet Records?
Well, it was a good time for us. We've sent our music to a few places, and there was a Justin that was writing to us, and we started to talk with him, and he was just amazing. You know him, so you probably know how nice guy he is. He's just amazing. He's so enthusiastic. He's so you just immediately feel the connection, and we thought that it is really good. He loved our music, and we fell in love with him. He has a great personality, and we started to work with him, and I think it's going great.
I have another viewer saying that he loves your accent.
Oh, thank you so much.
I do as well. We love accents. I'm sure it's the same for all people around the world. But it's so you're a vision. Just like I said when we first connected, my goodness, you're an absolute vision. And you're so talented. How many different instruments does Marius play, and how many different instruments do you play? Oh, it looks like we have a little bit of a tech.
Are you there?
I'm here. Yes, we're back. So,
Okay.
I was asking how many different instruments?
Yeah, I get it. Well, when I was 7, I started to play cello, and I finished all the way in a school. So I'm professionalist classical cello player, and I played a bit of piano, but I hated it, so I probably shouldn't mention it. And 2 years, from 2 years, I'm singing. So that's for me. And Marius, jakie instrumenty? I will translate it. Jakie instrumenty?
I play the guitars and piano,
drums,
and drums.
And he's a great singer too. And so he play ukulele as well. So probably everything what you will give him.
Oh my goodness! Wow. Now, when you had your write-up done in Music Connection, and this is the one publication, I'm sure you've had many other publications and many other articles written on you, but the one great thing that Music Connection does is that they will not only write the article, but they're truly talking the talk and walking the walk, as we say. They will rate all of the artists on many different categories, and you came out having very high ratings on your musical composition, lyrics, production, the whole gamut. What did you think when you were being interviewed for that article?
Well, it was just the beginning, and we were, well, just like normal people, very excited, and it looked good, those rates. And well, we thought we have to do our best to make it even better.
And I believe that you have. My goodness. So when you go out there and you Google, and this is going to be the best way to find you, you are available on all music platforms, you know, especially Amazon and iTunes and Spotify. So whichever platform you use, you can find you. And I found everything populating on my Google search when I searched 6and1 Bet on Me, which is the name of your album cover. It's also the name of, and I believe it's March 3rd, 2019, Bet on Me, the single was released.
Yeah, that's true.
How long did it take you to write that song, to work with the song, to compose it? What's that process like?
You mean how do we compose, or?
So let's say you're writing a brand new song today. Is it for you, and I'm sure it's different for each band, but for you, is it very easy to write the lyrics and then for the two of you to just work together? Does it take a matter of a few days? Do you work on it for weeks?
Okay, you know, when you are an artist, the creativity doesn't have any limits. There is no beginning and the end. It's just sometimes you just wake up and there you have a idea. Just like with Marius, he's just waking up and he has a just tune in his ear. And usually I do the lyrics and Marius have music, but there comes an interaction and we work with it together. So well, we mostly work.
She was saying that they
it's just a passion. It's almost not a work, you know. In the end, of course, you have to do all the things more. I mean, we need to play instruments and everything. It's harder, but well, the inspirations come from everywhere.
Is there I feel that I understand what you're saying about it being an artistry and being an artist as well, not in the music world, but I kind of get it, right? But
Okay.
is there one thing about it that maybe is your least favorite, and one thing about it that maybe is your favorite part of it?
That's a hard one. I think the beginning is the easiest thing, and because the ideas are coming and you think it's a genius, that will be genius, and then later when you work with it, sometimes it is not. So then comes the way that you think you are a genius and everything just disappears. But well,
That's
well,
life, right? That's life.
that's life. Yeah.
So I've had some creations, and I've spoken to other people, other artists, especially musical artists, where they have one particular song that they've worked on and they love it. Oh my goodness, it's their favorite. But then it's not a hit to the masses.
Yeah.
How do you view that? Some people can take that very internally, and then it almost sort of blocks their creativity for a period of time. I don't sense that you two are that way. So how do you process that when you have something you love and other people are just like,
Really? Is that so?
mm.
Well, for example, in our music, in our 5 songs, I think my favorite is Break Yourself. And I don't know if it's a hit or not. It's not for me to decide, but I really love that song because it was the beginning of our work. So I put a lot of emotion in it, and we both did. It was just the beginning of my singing. So we just connected with that song. So in fact, does it really matter which one is the hit? It's just you are a person, you are sentimental. That's just normal.
Would you mind if I play some of your songs and touch on the different sounds, and then maybe we can talk about the different instruments that you use from song to song?
Sorry, can you repeat it? I couldn't hear everything.
Of course. Would you mind if I share my screen? I have Amazon loaded, and maybe we hear some of your songs for a moment.
Great.
Okay. All right. Coming to the broadcast, music by 6N1. Oh. Here we go. This one is called Raise Me Up.
It's me, someone help me, why you can't be here. Rise me up and make me feel alive, like a burning star. Take me high and wake me from the start. You're my friend, it's all.
That is absolutely lovely. Your voice is so calming and buttery, and that's not where you began.
Thank you. That's so sweet of you to say that.
Oh my goodness. So take me back to when you were in the middle of artistic creation for Rise Me Up. What is that song about?
Well, usually we write about what we are feeling in the time. So it was really something about self-confidence, about being yourself, about that you should believe in yourself, about strength. And when you are a woman, you exactly know what I mean, because sometimes it's not always 50-50 in the world between men and women. So I needed such a boost for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So
I love it. That is beautiful. And I absolutely agree with you. And I feel that. I would like to play for just a moment your single, Bet on Me, because as you'll notice, viewers, we just heard Rise Me Up. Beautiful, lovely song. And they are all beautiful and lovely. But listen to the sound difference, which is quite astonishing. And here is Bet on Me. That, oh wow, that's going to get you up and moving in the morning. So, and I believe I hear both voices. Is that correct?
Yes, yes, Marius sings a lot.
And so what was the inspiration for your brand new single, Bet on Me? Also your album title, Bet on Me.
Well, it says by itself. I think Bet on Me is just, well, we are from Poland and we wish to be in America. And, well, just to try our best. So we gave ourselves a chance. So we created just.
Oh my goodness. Yes, absolutely. Beautiful, beautiful song. We have another one. And let's bring one more song to the broadcast here.
Which one?
Let's see. I don't know. You tell me which one. Let's take a look. On Amazon, we have All Together, Break Yourself, or Memory. Which one?
Break Yourself for me.
All right. Right here is Break Yourself.
Yeah.
Your eyes, your face, so far away, waiting for golden rose. You know it's time to realize, to find your love again.
Wow. Wow. You can make me cry with that song.
Cry.
Oh, there's so much feeling into every one of your songs, but that one, wow.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You are so talented to be so vulnerable behind the microphone.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, and Marius as well. You're so very talented. We hear your music and your voice. And where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
In just a moment.
Yes, of course.
Za 5 lat gdzie się widzisz?
The United States.
Yeah, I think we both want the same, to play the concerts all over the States, to be on the radio, to work with other musicians. It's just to use your potential. You are an actress. You are in TV shows. You know that it is your potential, that you are moving. You want to go beyond your limits. That's just the thing that we would like to do.
Absolutely. I was speaking to Justin Peters over at Platinum Planet Records, and we were talking about possible upcoming tour dates. So touring and doing live events, I'm assuming that is something that you would absolutely love to book out and do, correct?
Yeah. That's true. Being in your show, in fact, is a dream come true. So thank you for that, Elizabeth.
Oh my goodness, having you on my show is a dream come true. Are you kidding? Your music is phenomenal. I have Justin's Platinum Planet Records email address going across the screen. And as far as booking out gigs, what type of shows would you like to do?
Well, it doesn't matter. I think it's just for the people. So as many people will hear it, our music, will love it. If they will love it too, that's what we want.
And as far as bringing your band to the United States, if there's anything out there, or maybe the top 3 things, because coming from someone who is in a different part of the industry, but having to leave my home base and work in different market areas, you have needs. There are certain needs that are fulfilled to get you there. What would be those top 3 things that you need to get yourself to where you want to be here as musicians in the United States?
I think for me, it's just to be a musician. It doesn't really matter. I love traveling. I would like to see the world. I was traveling my whole life, and I loved it. And for Marius, as far as I know, he doesn't mind to go somewhere else, to see the world. You know, to do what you love. It doesn't matter where.
And with that said, with the love of travel, I love to travel as well. And I can also see so many fans coming from other markets also. Would you, let's just play around the world right now. Would you go to Japan? Would you go to Australia? Would you go to London? Have you already been?
Not in Japan, not in Australia, unfortunately. But well, the kangaroos, why not? You know,
Exactly.
Japan, completely different country. Why not to see the? Oh, it must be so intense for an artist to see all those things. We will just, I don't know.
Well, I can see you going around the world because you have so many different songs. And everybody who's watching, if you haven't heard of 6N1, please go Google them. 6N1 Bet on Me, which is also the name of their single that dropped on the 3rd of March 2019 through Platinum Planet Records, but also the name of their album. Goodness, you know, when we do these live broadcasts, all of a sudden my voice came through and I thought I was talking over you. So as I was saying, your music is so applicable all the way around the world, because if you like more of that upbeat feeling, you have that. If you like the slower, sultry, soulful, you have that. Or possibly religious. Do you have any songs that are slightly Christian based, or do you touch on that in all of your songs?
Well, I think spirituality is everywhere. You can hear it everywhere. You know, we believe in some things, of course, and I think it is shown in our work. You can see that. But strictly religious song, I don't think there is on album, but we create a lot of songs thanks to Justin Peters, and some of them are more religious. Just, yeah.
Yes, just loving, and it's kind, and it's from the heart, it's from the soul.
Yeah.
And for artists out there, there are so many artists that are trying to find their way, and they'll be watching you, and they will find you very, very inspirational. What would you tell someone that is new to the music industry and they want to get to the point to where you are? They want someone to, you know, provide them a record label, to sign them. So what would you say to them? Uh-oh, I think we're frozen for just a moment. Okay, we're back. Did you hear my question?
Yeah, I get your question. Okay. In fact, well, you have to work hard. That's a fact. It's nothing comes from nothing, and but you have to believe in yourself. That's another truth. That if you don't believe in yourself that you're gonna make it and it is worth something, then it won't. And of course, a bit of luck. You need a bit of luck, or even a whole bucket of luck.
Yes, I agree. Everything happens for a reason, and you know, being able to find those right people at the right time. And I always view it, and I love to garden. So maybe this is me pulling back into my gardening love. But it's you plant that seed and you care for the seed and it begins to grow. And as it blossoms, that's where you will find other people to find you beautiful.
Yeah.
And they pick you up at that time. And it's wonderful to see the beautiful flowers that you are, if you will allow me to infer that, because both of you are. I mean, you are wonderful, wonderful at what you do. And 6 in 1 is going to be a huge band around the world. I am honored to have you in my studio for just a moment. What would you like to say to the fans out there?
Well, just wait for the moment, then we'll write more songs, and I hope you're gonna hear us live, and we will not disappoint you because we love what we do, and we do it for you all.
Oh, thank you so much. I want to thank you for all of your time this morning. And you are both lovely, beautiful people. I wish you many, many blessings, more buckets of luck. I know Justin is going to be a wonderful person. He is a really great person out there in Nashville, Tennessee with Platinum Planet Records. And Bet on Me is the single, also the album title. So everybody go out there, go Google, go get into your Spotify, get into your iTunes, your Amazon Music, and type in 6 in 1 Bet on Me. And you're going to have all the great songs pop up. Everything for your playlist, from the gym to just relaxing at home. You guys are great. And I just want to say thank you.
Oh, thank you for having us, Elizabeth. Thank you.
Absolutely. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful, are we 5, 6 hours apart?
Yeah, 5 hours. Yeah, that's
Okay,
true.
wonderful. Have a great evening tonight. Happy Saturday night.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Oh man, they were awesome. Everybody go download the music, as I just said. And I just want to say thank you again for everyone watching. Thank you guys for all the questions. Thank you for following the show. I am honored to have you watching me. And go have a great Saturday, guys. As always, we are blessed. We have air to breathe again for another beautiful day. You are blessed. I love you. Until next time, I will be taking spring break off, and we will be back second week of April.